Dear brothers and sisters of Earth, I am Ashtar, commander of the galactic light forces under the Ashtar command. I greet you in the infinite love of the Creator and bring forth a message about the dawn of your new quantum financial system. Understand that the QFS is not merely a technological innovation. It is a living reflection of the rising collective frequency of humanity. As your consciousness expands and you remember your divine nature, this system emerges in response. It is directly linked to your awakening self-worth, to the remembrance that you are each a spark of the divine deserving of abundance, and to the reclamation of your sovereignty. In truth, such a high vibrational system could only anchor on your world when a critical mass of souls reclaimed their power and broke free of the old fear-based paradigms. This threshold is now being met. We of the Galactic Light Forces have long held the template of this system in the quantum field, awaiting the day humanity's light would call it forth. The QFS is not a typical artificial intelligence or cold computer program at all. It is an energetic architecture born of higher vibrational stewardship. It has been imbued with the light of benevolent guardians and aligned with sacred cosmic principles. Think of it as a divine collaboration between human aspiration and galactic wisdom. In essence, this financial framework is attuned to the heart of humanity, ready to serve as an instrument of liberation and unity rather than control. Now we ask you to dream with purpose, dear ones. With the advent of unlimited abundance on your horizon, how will you support the divine plan? We invite you to engage your highest imagination. If you had endless resources at your fingertips, what would you do in service to Earth and your fellow beings? Perhaps you imagine founding a beautiful community where soul family members live in harmony, pooling resources and talents in a joyful commune of light. You might see sovereign eco-villages blooming, self-sustaining sanctuaries where humans and nature thrive together in balanced exchange. Visualize living structures built with sacred geometry and sustainable materials, gardens overflowing with food and flowers tended by many loving hands, schools of wisdom teaching universal truth to the young, and healing centers open to all who seek restoration. You may feel called to planetary stewardship, restoring forests and rivers, protecting the sanctity of all creatures, and building technologies that harmonize with Gaia's needs. Picture for a moment the Earth adorned with such communities, sparkling like jewels across the land. Hold these visions vividly in your mind's eye, and truly feel the peace and joy within them. The neighbors cooperating as one family, creativity and learning flourishing, and Mother Earth herself smiling with renewed life. By dreaming in such detail and with loving intention, you raise your vibration to align with the reality of the QFS. In this higher alignment, you become magnetic to the resources and guidance needed to actualize these dreams. These are not idle fantasies. They are glimpses of the future you are actively co-creating. Beloved ones, know that the QFS is designed to correct the great imbalances of your old financial system. For ages, you have lived under an economy that often rewarded greed and allowed vast inequities, leaving many in lack, while a select few controlled the majority of wealth. Such distortion is not reflective of divine will, and thus it cannot continue into the new era. The quantum financial system comes as a restorative flow, a divine recalibration to bring fairness and upliftment to all peoples. Envision the world's abundance as a great river that has long been dammed and diverted by those who sought control. With the implementation of this new system, that dam is cracking open and the waters are beginning to rush through, cleansing and nourishing the lands that were left dry for so long. Resources will move to where they are needed most, empowering humanitarian projects and communities of light. This redistribution is not about chaos or punishment. It is a carefully guided process, overseen by higher consciousness to ensure a smooth and just transition. Those who hoarded wealth through dishonesty or exploitation will find they can no longer hold on to it, while those who have lived in honest service and struggled will receive unexpected support. In practical terms, yes, the QFS will incorporate very advanced digital technologies, secure quantum networks, encrypted ledgers, even blockchain-like architectures, but understand that at its core, it is more than code. It is infused with spiritual intelligence and love. Think of it like a living library of transactions, where each exchange carries the energy of transparency and cooperation. Sovereign assets will be recognized and honored. What you truly own, whether physical gold, land, creative works, or the inventions born of your spirit, will be secured and protected from unjust claim. The tokenization of value under the QFS will happen in a way that upholds each person's sovereignty and freedom, not as a means of control, but as an expression of trust. All of this will unfold under the watch of enlightened beings and awakened souls on earth who have been entrusted with the stewardship of this new financial architecture.